Bowie was working on a secret project before he passed. Here's everything you need to know about it. New information and details have been released today by the V&A Museum about plans Bowie made for a secret project called The Spectator, which was planned to be a musical set in 18th century London. Even Bowie's closest collaborators had no idea he was planning this, and it was only when archivists went into his New York office that they found these plans pinned to the walls in his study. These notes are fascinating and see Bowie picking out potential main characters for the plot, including the notorious thief Honest Jack Shepherd. Interestingly, The Spectator was a periodical that ran for 555 issues between 1711 and 1712, and Bowie had a copy of this and was marking all the interesting stories he could find, including two sisters arguing over a man, which Bowie noted would be a good subplot, and a man who could mimic the sound of a horse, which Bowie noted was funny. And it's fascinating, and in a weird way I find comforting to think he was still planning all these amazing ideas even when he was not well. While Black Star is obviously the perfect final work of art, tackling his diagnosis and mortality itself, and I believe Black Star was probably always to be the final thing he put out publicly, it's amazing to see that in the last few years of his life he was still as creative and boundary pushing as ever. And ultimately that's why I love David Bowie so much, because he took life and he turned it into art in every interesting way that he could. I think that is what defines being an outsider artist. What do you think of this? Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Follow for more interesting outsider art.